Good morning, my gorgeous friends. Love and happiness to you all. My word of today is esteem. Esteem. One of my beautiful friends said yesterday that she didn't like how she looked, and it really broke my heart because she's absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful outside, physically outside, but inside even more so. And I just wondered what having a good self-esteem or good enough self-esteem meant to us all. And a lot of people say to me, "Oh, Dottie, you've got, you're confident, you've got good self-esteem." Well, yes, I have most of the time because I've worked on it. I've done years and years of therapy. When you train to be a counsellor, you have to go into therapy yourself, and you have to look at all your deep, dark bits that you don't always like. And like everybody, I've been rejected, I've been hurt, and we all have, and we have to accept that and not take it personally, but maybe it's about the other person, whether it be a parent or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Maybe it's just that they're not ready or they're just not right for you. Having a good self-esteem is like being your own best friend, and often that's really difficult. We can be really lovely to other people and point out all the great bits to them, but when we look at ourselves, we just look at our faults. I could pick myself to pieces, but I choose not to because what's the point? There's plenty of other people out there that I'm sure will do it for me, and that's life. Sometimes people like you, sometimes people love you, and sometimes people just don't get you, but that doesn't mean that you have to dull your sparkle and who you are. So it's about being authentic, and I've got a lovely book here, Nathaniel Branden, and it's called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, and it says there are 6 pillars: the practice of living consciously, the practice of self-acceptance, the practice of self-responsibility, which I think is really true, because we're not going to have somebody arriving on the doorstep, male or female, on a white horse at the moment, that's for sure. So we've got to do that ourselves. The practice of self-assertiveness. Yes, we can be assertive. It doesn't mean we have to be arrogant or rude, but we can say what we need. The practice of living purposefully, and the practice of personal integrity. And I think along with that goes compassion to yourself, because we make mistakes, we're human, and sometimes we have to forgive ourselves. And they say there's 2 main components to having a good self-esteem, and that's self-respect and self-efficacy, which means self-efficacy means believing in your decisions and your thoughts, and knowing that what you think is right for you, and going ahead with that without hurting anybody, obviously. So good self-esteem, we can work on it. We can try, and like any other skill, we can learn to be more confident. And confident and self-esteem is a bit different, but I've got a lovely song. If I'm thinking of songs, I am what I am. I love that song. I am what I am. That one. And it says that you don't need pity and you don't need applause in it. And that's right. You can be your own best friend. So, and there's a lovely poem that I'm going to share about being able to look in a mirror and accept who you are. Because I think acceptance of who you are, good and bad, is where self-esteem starts. So have a great day, my lovely friends, and I'll see you soon for lots of hugs. Bye.